Hello everyone and welcome back to Vida Fútbol. My name is Laureano. I'm a UEFA B licensed coach from California, currently living and coaching in Germany. In this video, we're going to talk about the 4-1-4-1 formation, the strengths and weaknesses for 2021. We're also going to look into how this formation is so dominant positionally against other formations. Now, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you get notified every time I come out with a new video. So if you liked the video or you found some value in it or you learned something new, then kick that like button so that it helps me with knowing whether you guys like this type of video or not. Please remember to do that so that I can create content that is suited for you guys. Okay, you can also comment in the comment section below what you guys like or ideas. And I've been getting more and more of those type of messages on my comment section, and thank you guys for whoever comments in the comment section with ideas of videos that I can make for you guys. Okay, so thank you for that. Now let's get started with the video.
This formation has 4 defenders, 2 fullback, 2 center back. There is 1 center defensive midfielder and a line of 4 midfielders, 2 center midfielders, 2 outside midfielders, and then you have 1 striker. A lot of field is covered during the defensive phase. The 4-1-4-1 formation can be adapted to defend in a variety of different formations. For example, 4-1-4-1, 5-4-1, 4-5-1, 4-4-2. And there is also a variation for a high press that we will get to. The 4-1-4-1 setup allows the team to shift easily from side to side. The 4 lines of defense covers a large portion of the playing area. In the 5-4-1, the center defensive middle drops in between the center backs to create a line of 5. In the 4-5-1, the center defensive midfielder stays in the center of the second line of defense. If the ball is behind the second line of defense, it is possible for the center defensive midfielder to drop in between the center backs. Defending with the 4-4-2 formation, one of the center midfielders steps up next to the striker to create a 2-player front line of defense. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a variation for a high press, and that is defending with a 2-3-2-3 formation. This formation can be adapted to accommodate a high press. This can lead to a quick transition for a chance at goal, or it can force a long ball to try and recover the second ball. The 4-1-4-1 formation has a great distribution of players during the attacking phase and has a lot of open spaces. These spaces are used for passing lanes, and with the multiple options available, it is difficult for teams to anticipate which player will run into the space to try to recover the ball. During the attacking phase, this formation can adapt to a 2-1-3-4 formation in which the center defensive midfielder stays behind the ball and supports both the attackers and the defenders. One of the center midfielders moves forward as a second striker. In the 2-1-4-3 formation, the center defensive midfielder stays behind the ball and supports both the attackers and the defenders. This organization is focused on player distribution. The center defensive midfielder covers the space in between the backline and midfielders. This allows the center backs to stay back and keep the center covered and compact. The center defensive midfielder stays behind the ball to oversee the attacking actions, yet supporting the center backs should there be a loss of possession. This positioning further allows the center defensive midfielder to maneuver into multiple directions. The 3 center midfielders can rotate with one another at any given point to allow fluidity during attack and, when necessary, during the defensive phase. We're going to finish by discussing some of the disadvantages of the 4-1-4-1 formation, because up until now we have discussed the advantages and possibilities with this formation. The first disadvantage is that you only have one striker. This makes it easy for teams to build up and to maneuver the game in the direction that they like. Another disadvantage of this formation are the high tactical demands, because there are so many possibilities of moving around and open spaces available for players to take advantage of. It is very possible for players to move out of position and leave open spaces vulnerable. Which brings me to the third point. The center defensive midfielder should have the tactical knowledge to be able to play this position, because if they are out of place, they could leave the center backs exposed. Last disadvantage is that the center defensive midfielder is essentially their own line. If teams play in between the lines, this can be overwhelming for the center defensive midfielder, as this may cause the center backs to step up and leave space behind the back line. Therefore, teams should make modifications should this be the case.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, if you liked it, if you found some value, or if you learned something new, hit that like button, because again, it helps me know if you liked the video or not. And coaches, I would like to remind you guys about the 7-day free trial for the Coach's Voice Academy. Again, it's a platform in which you can essentially learn and develop. I linked that in the description section below. Click on that link, try your 7-day free trial, and if you don't like it, you can cancel it. If you enjoy it, then you can continue and get that offer. And if you decide that you want to go straight into the 1-year subscription, let me know in the comment section and I'll give you that promo code so you can save some money. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.